What's going on, guys? So right here we have Beacon open for customizing ARK servers, and we're going to show you a little bit about what you can do with Beacon. All right, this is a very handy tool. We're going to go ahead and hit new project and jump right into it. There's lots of things you can change. It's very helpful. It's very easy. All right, it's better than setting up your server on Nitrado. You know what I mean? You obviously are going to host your server on Nitrado, but here is where you're going to set up all your settings for it, and then you'll straight deploy it directly to the server on Nitrado, okay? So let's close out those previous projects that I had. Those were just from earlier, multiple tries. Anyways, so here you can change a lot of things. There's a few things that you're going to need the boosted version, which is called Beacon Omni. You'll have to pay for that, which is going to be right here. Levels in XP, harvest rates, which obviously harvest rates, you can just change that on the Nitrado server, and then come back here and edit all your stuff. And what else? Engram control, and that's it. Everything else, oh no, creature spawns as well. So you can edit, like, you know, the weights, or you can make it to where certain creatures just physically won't even spawn at all. You know what I mean? Also, creature adjustments. So I think this is like, yeah, their wild damage, wild resistance, tame damage, and tame resistance. So you can change like the damages and resistance. Also, crafting costs. Those are the only things that you cannot change if you don't have Beacon Omni. You'll have to pay for Beacon Omni if you want to change those. But of what you can change, it is a lot, okay? So you can change stack sizes, stat multipliers for players and creatures, all right? You can change your loot drops. All of the loot drops are here, okay? So many of them, from fishing all the way to cave drops, all the way to the boss drops, all the way to, you know, any drop in the game, literally. Sky drops, okay? You can do item stat limits, so you know you can limit the damage and the durability and the armor and whatnot for any item in the game. Let's see, here's your general settings. These are just going to be like what you can view on the Nitrado server. All these settings are going to be literally the only things you're going to see on Nitrado. This is basically everything that will be on Nitrado. And anything else is only doable on Beacon. You cannot see any of these other things on Nitrado. Which is why Beacon is very handy, okay? And the good thing too is it tells you what the thing is, all right? So passive XP multiplier, and then you can also click to see the official names, generic XP multiplier, okay? And then it'll also tell you what the like what you're changing is gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So values greater than 1 will increase the amount of experienced players, and tame creatures will passively gain, okay? So that's why this is very helpful. Let's see, engram control is not part of it. Difficulty, you can change the difficulty and understand exactly what levels you're gonna see on the map, which is very nice. You can change the decay and spoil timers and all these things for PvE and PvP. You know, structure decay and the time limit and all that stuff. It's very nice. Let's see, the daylight cycle, you can change all of them and see exactly how long it's gonna be for every day and whatnot. Custom config, so if you want to add any custom configs into your game user settings INI or the game INI, then you can add them right into here. Creature spawns, you can't do that. Creature adjustments, crafting costs, breeding multipliers. This one's really nice. You can change a lot of things in here, okay? So mature speed multiplier, incubation speed multiplier, mating speed multiplier. This is a big one. You can't even do this normally. This is gonna be how fast the dinos actually mate. So when you put them on mating and they're like, oh, 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, well, you can make that more. You could make it 50, and then there you go. It's gonna go 50%, 100, done, and then an egg pops out. You know what I mean? So every 2 seconds an egg pops out instead of waiting literally like 3 whole minutes for an egg to pop out. So that's pretty nice. You can change a lot of other things, and then you can actually see how long it's gonna take for the incubation time for every creature and thing in the game, mature time, mating cooldown, You can change that as well. Imprints, everything. It's going to tell you literally everything, all right? So now we're going to go over and get to the loot drops, because this is one of my favorite parts about it. So let's say, you know, we wanted to load the white island drop, okay? You know, like a sky drop. We'll load the default contents available, all right? And we're showing the experimental drops. We don't need to worry about that. That's just going to be like other things down here, like fishing and whatnot, and all the alphas. And then you have like smaller dinos like Dilo, Velo. You know, you can change literally what all those things drops. Like if I wanted, I could make it to where Dilos, Dilophosaurs on the beach drop pickaxes and hatchets and flak armor if I wanted, you know what I mean? Or I could make it drop BPs if I wanted. But anyways, we're gonna get back to the white drop, load default contents, and we'll show you here what we got. So let's say we're like, oh, the white drop is la poo poo, you know what I mean? Nobody wants this stuff. Nobody wants the berries and the one campfire and the freaking sleeping bag. You know, these are all just different possibilities that can happen in here. So you have a minimal item set and you have a maximum item set. So what this means is it's gonna choose one of these and it prevents duplicates, okay? So it's gonna choose one of these sections, and then inside of these sections, it's gonna choose different amounts here, okay? And there's nothing that says prevent duplicates over here, which means that it can duplicate. So let's say for this section right here, campsite. So let's say it chose the 1 of 1 of campsite, all right? In minimum entries, 6 of 6, okay? Minimum, maximum, all right? So it's gonna choose 6 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's basically just gonna give you 6 of these, but it can duplicate them. So you could get water skins, no spark powder, campfire, you know what I mean? All these things that nobody wants. So let's say I wanted to change this, delete all these, and make it 1 of 1. And do that. So campsite, let's say we wanted to add in pump shotgun. You know what I mean? We want a pump shotgun. And you know, we want it to be perfected. Perfected. It's literally gonna be the maximus thing. You can get Mastercraft, Descendant, Epic, Legendary, Pearlescent, and Perfected. It's going to be the max. And then let's say I wanted to make it a blueprint. 100% blueprint. 100% chance of being a blueprint. There we go. And now we can roll it, and every single time we're gonna get 6. Let's say we wanna make it 1. There we go, 1. Now it's just gonna be 1 pump action shotgun blueprint every single time in an island white drop. And you know, so this is why Beacon Omni is amazing. I mean, not Beacon Omni, but Beacon in general. But Beacon Omni allows you to do a lot of other things as well. So yeah, that's what you can do with Beacon, and it's very nice and helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.